Yo, what up, world? 502 King Paul coming to y'all with another video, man. Hey, I know it's been a while, but I want to thank everybody who continues to like, subscribe, comment, share that positivity, share that love, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. I know the other people on the channel do as well. So y'all keep on doing what y'all doing, man. I'm going to keep these videos rolling. I wore this shirt in particular because I just did the UPS plane pool. And if you're not familiar with the plane pool, it's for the Special Olympics. So, you know, all the money is raised for the Special Olympics. It's cool, man. You can go out to the airstrip and you can pull a big 747 cargo plane. It's just a good time for a good cause. So if you got that locally, I highly suggest, you know, that this is something that you get involved in. Like I said, good time for a good cause. This video, man, I want to put out this video because sometimes I think may get lost in translation. Like people think that you're just gonna stop smoking weed and your life just gonna instantly just change. Don't get me wrong, it will change in some ways, but it's not gonna just solve all your problems. And I don't want to make these videos and for somebody to get it misconstrued and think, man, you know, I just got to stop smoking. My whole life's going to change, because that's just the beginning of it. At least for me, it was the beginning of it. I had battled with myself for a long time, for years. I'm like, man, I need to stop. Like, I need to slow down. I got to chill out. I'm just doing too much with the weed. And I had the hardest time stopping, man. And I see a lot of people put their stories down below in the comments, and they telling me like they had a really hard time stopping, or they relapsed, which I did that before too. Like the whole relapse thing, like that's part of it. It's part of it. You're gonna fall down sometimes. Just make sure you pick yourself back up and you keep it going. I got a video on the channel about that too. But you know, you can't just think that everything is just gonna happen like that immediately. You gotta realize that, you know, for a lot of people, man, weed is medicinal. Meaning not just on the physical level, man, on a mental, spiritual level. Like people use it for a lot of different reasons. And if you're gonna use it in that way and you're abusing it, you gotta realize that this is just being like, you know, it's like putting a band-aid over a gunshot wound once you done. Once you say, okay, I'm done smoking weed. All right, yeah, you done been smoking this whole time, so you ain't really thinking about your anxiety. You ain't really thinking about your depression. You ain't really thinking about, you know, whatever, your PTSD, whatever it is, your past traumas inside of your, you know, it happened maybe back in your childhood. You're not thinking about these things quite as much because you're staying high. But after you stop, you're going to have to do some work. I had to do some work. Like, you're going to have to do some work, man. But that's when I started, like, you know, I could say, yeah, I gained weight after I stopped smoking weed. Like, I look healthy after I stopped smoking weed. But it's not just because I stopped smoking weed. It's the behaviors that I changed inside of my life. I started going to the gym more. I started eating more healthier. I started drinking more water. And it just made me more aware. And don't get me wrong, I did start going to the gym more because I stopped smoking weed, because I needed to, you know, do something to replace that time inside of my life where I was just kind of chilling. You know, I get off work or whatever, and I'm just, you know, chilling at the crib, smoking. Really didn't want to go nowhere. Really didn't want to do nothing socially. So, yeah, that part changed my life, too. You know, that part of my life changed as well, to where, you know, okay, yeah, I'm working out. Now I want to be more social. You know, now that I'm not high all the time, I want to be more social. So I had to do that work to build up them social relationships again, to really get out and, you know, move around and, like, speak to strangers. Like, talk to strangers, man. I know we were raised to not talk to strangers, but you never know what opportunity may present itself in a simple conversation of just saying what's up to somebody. Like, say hi to somebody, greet somebody, give somebody a compliment. You never know what's going to come up, man. So, you know, that's something I had to do as well. I started reading more because my mind was constantly just clicking and clicking. It was like, I got to start preoccupying my mind with stuff. So I started reading more. I got a video I posted up a little while back. I showed you at the end my books that I'm currently, you know, that I got in my collection right now. Well, part of my collection. I got more over here in my closet. But I showed y'all the books that I'm reading right now, man. But, you know, it's just a continuous process. It's dealing with those, like for me personally, it was things that I hadn't dealt with my entire life like I was supposed to. Like, I had plenty of people who died in my family, and I didn't mourn them right. Like, I really didn't mourn them the way that I should have mourned them, because I'm super high at the funeral. Or, You know, I've lost relationships inside my life. You know, everybody goes through breakups, and I'm just smoking through it, and really just we think that we're doing it and just forgetting. Like our mind just forgets all this stuff, but it doesn't forget it. You're just pushing everything to the back, and it's gonna bubble up to the surface when you're not able to smoke. I mean, you just gotta think about it, man. Like I said, I just want to put this out here that it's not as simple as stop weed. Your whole life is just gonna go well. Like that's not how it works. You still gotta do that work on you. You still gotta do that work mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Like we gotta do that work on ourselves. And I'm saying that you can't do it and still smoke. I know it's people who watch the channel and they smoke. Like, yeah, I was doing it too, but I was getting sidetracked way too much. My focus wasn't where it needed to be. I wasn't crisp at all. Like, yeah, I'm still doing well, still, having my successes in life. I've seen people say, oh, I'm able to still do this and run my business and do it. It's not about the fact, yeah, if you got a natural God-given gift, a talent, it's not taken away because you're smoking. But you're dimming your own light. How much further can you be if you decide, okay, let me pull back on this? I ain't saying you got to stop 100% like I did. I mean, for me, that works better because I just can't. I done tried it before. I done tried, doing it a little bit, tapering off. I always fall all the way heavy into it, man. So I just want to make this video from the bottom of my heart to encourage, for one, people who are going through it, man. Don't think that your life is just going to change instantly, but it will get better. It will get better. If you're to that point where you're like, you know what, enough is enough, man. Enough is enough, man, just take that leap. Take it. Go through it. Go through it. A lot of people trying to hide and duck the pain and, the uncomfortableness that you have to go through with change. But it's necessary for growth. Hopefully I got something from this video that, is going to help impact your life in a positive way. If you like anything about the video, anything at all, take a moment, go down below, like the video. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. 502 King Paul. Love y'all. Till next time. Stay blessed. I'm out.